Hi everyone, it's Kristen. So today is the last day of September. It is the 30th, it's Friday. I am actually not wearing Packer apparel today because I'm going to see my best friend Wilson for the weekend. It's her birthday, so excuse me, we are all going down there to hang out. So anyway, this morning it was way too dark, and you know I have real issues with the lighting. So I thought I would come home on my lunch just for you guys and film my September faves and fails. So I will get right to it. First I'll tell you what I'm wearing on my face today. Today I have the quad from the Tarte Soft and Smoky kit that looks like this. And I have this color all over my lid, this one in the crease, this one up top, and then this just kind of along my lash line and underneath. And in my Tarte, which we'll talk about in a minute, eyeliner on the inside of my eyes. I got this little, I've told you I can't function cream products so well. I don't know what my deal is, but I got this Urban Decay. This is a little plastic, but it has a little magnet, or a little like cardboard paper thing. So it's got just a little teeny tiny, but good size sample of the Urban Decay Quickie Afterglow Glide On Cheek Tint. Not sure which is the color, Quickie or Afterglow. But anyway, so I put that on as much as I could. Anyway, I don't know. And then I put Well Dressed over top of it, and then a little Dolly Mix just on the apples of my cheeks. So that's my face today. Okay, faves of the month. I'll start with hair stuff. Okay, I got this in my new beauty test tube, and I showed you guys when I got it. And I am really surprised that I like it so much. This is that, and I still don't know how to say it, Lia Journaux conditioner. I like that the packaging is like this, even though it's just a little sample, but a good size sample, 3 ounces. I like how this packaged, and I think it even says, yeah, that our Eco Pouch leaves you with more product and the planet less waste, which is beautiful. And I really like that. And it's real easy for travel. This was easy to open. I don't know, I thought it was kind of cool. But more importantly, it really is very, very good. It says luxurious moisture intensive conditioner restores body and shine with French plum oil, silk proteins, and sweet almond peptides. And it really, I have naturally curly hair, but I don't have Heidi naturally curly hair. Like, she has gorgeous hair. Mine, not so much. It's kind of half curl. Okay, so that's frequently why you guys see I put curls in it or I straighten it or whatever. But with this conditioner, it really makes my natural curl look a little bit better, and my hair feels healthier. So I really am impressed with this. So now I'm going to have to research where I can get this. I'm sure QVC, but I wonder if I can get it anyplace else. I don't know. So that's that. Another hair care thing is, I showed in my last month, one of my fails was that big sexy hair root pumping stuff that was spraying all over my shower curtain. So I kind of went back into my, do you guys have like a tote of hair products that you tried and didn't like, or tried and it worked for a while and then you got your hair cut and it didn't work for your new hairstyle? So I have my little tote of that. And I went back, and there's something called by Aveda. Let me see if you can see this. It's called Hair Potion. And it is, I don't know if I can show you guys. Can you see that? It's literally like a powder. So I take this after I put my, it's a 10 leave-in conditioner in, and then the Joico hair thickening business, and then a little bit of gel. Then I use this, I put it on my fingertips and make it, you know, I know it disappears, but it's still there. And then I go right into my roots. And so it helps me get a little volume, I think. So speaking of, try something new with my hair today, so if it looks funny, that's why. Okay. And last thing is something I would never have expected, actually. I've tried a bunch of different Lush soaps, just the cut off a chunk and here's your soap. And I've liked them, they've been all right, but they haven't been fantastic. So I've just kind of used up the ones, when I don't have a Lush by me. When I went to Minneapolis last year, in October actually, I think is when I got this particular bar soap. And then there's one in Milwaukee that, in a Macy's, and I think I got some there too. So I've used some of the gels, and I really like a few of those. But this particular soap, it looks like this. And it's called Snow Globe, I think. And I think it only comes out during the holidays. And it smells really fresh and clean, which I like. I don't know, I'm horrible with smells. But anyway, what's different about this than any of the other soaps I've used from them is it's very moisturizing. I really, really like it. It gives a good lather. I don't know. I really like it, so it's in my faves. Okay then. I'm trying to do these kind of in the order of how I put them on to keep myself organized. I wonder if I should turn a light on. Hold on, I'm gonna try it. Okay, I'm not sure if that's gonna make a difference or not, but 5 minutes in, I turn a light on. I'm spectacular. Okay, so I've mentioned this in a couple of videos, and this isn't new this month. I've been using this since, I think June, middle of June, July, but that's the Lilash. Now, I know that some people have used this and have had side effects. I don't know, but for me, it really, really has worked. I think I've said in a video before, I hardly had any eyelashes, not a lot of length, and this really has made a big difference, so I'm happy with that. Now, I don't know how I'm last to jump on this wagon. I don't know if I'm living under a rock or what, but the Lip Fusion XL, I think I mentioned this, that I saw, I think Heidi talking about it, and I was like, boy, that, or maybe it was Lisa do one, I don't know. But I thought, boy, that really looks familiar. Like, I feel like I've seen that before in my collection. And, oh, I'm playing with my hair. So I went in and I found it. I had gotten a kit, like a 500-point kit from Sephora or something, and it had, I think something for your face, which I haven't tried. A little teeny tiny gloss, which I haven't tried. This and then something else. I don't remember what the other thing is. But this is amazing. Are you kidding me? I've never been happier. I generally don't wear too dark lipsticks, even though I like them. I'll only wear them for a short period of time. I won't wear them to work because I feel like they get into the lines that I have around my. But this is amazing. I can see why it's $50 because people want it. So I'm going to buy the full size of this, but this has lasted a long time. I've been using it every day pretty much since I realized that I had it. So that's the Lip Fusion XL. I'm very shocked by that. Okay, so then as foundation, you guys know that I've been using this. This is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish, or no, Satin Finish, and I'm in the color NC25. And I remember why I liked this foundation so much. It really, it gives, for my dry skin, it didn't work so well when my skin was a little oilier, but now that it's dry, it really gives me kind of a dewy finish and leaves me looking pretty fresh. I like it. I've been wearing it in the past few videos. You guys can tell me what you think, if my skin looks different or whatever, if you think it looks the same. Then while we're talking about that, I'm going to talk about this brush again, although I think that most people in their favorite videos, they talk about things that they've got in the last month, or they purchased in the last month and then really loved. And my favorite videos haven't really been like that. They've kind of just been things that I actually have loved for this month. Not necessarily new, maybe old. So I don't know if that's right or wrong, but hey, that's what I'm doing. So I'll talk about this again. With this, I've been using either this, which is still one of my favorites, or the F84. And this, I know I mentioned in the video that I saw a couple people doing it. I think Makeup by Tiffany D and Lisa SEO9 also has been using this, and I was really happy to find a use for it. And when I use this brush from Coastal Scents, and this is the Coastal Scents 518 brush, I usually top it off, well, you know, buff it out at the end with my F80 from Sigma, just to give a, you know, just a little smoother finish. But I don't have to do that. With this, I can just use this one. So I still love this. But if I'm in a big hurry, I use this one. So I just thought I would mention that. I'll just mention these, even though I know I said in last month. Still loving and using the Laura Mercier Hydrating Primer. I really, 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 really like that. It's been the best primer I think I've ever used. And then the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, still using that. Now this I did get this last month, and this is the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector, and I'm in the, I think it's number 1. Yes, number 1. So it's kind of that pinky salmon color. And I had said when I got it that I don't have a lot of dark circles under my eyes really, but I do have on, I'm trying to look, I think it's on this eye. Yeah, on this eye, I have kind of a vein that's pretty close to the surface there, so I like to try to cover that up. And I really have actually noticed the difference in using it in here. So I really think that, I know this is a little bit pricey, but there's tons of product in here and you hardly use any, so it would last a very, very long time. So I definitely think that was worth the money. And then, again, I know I mentioned this last month, but I don't care because it's worth mentioning again. This is the Milani HD Concealer. And some of you are new. Hello to my new subscribers. I hope that you're enjoying my videos so far. Anyway, so this is my favorite of all time under eye concealer, and that's the Milani HD. There's many words in this. HD Advanced Concealer. Click, cover, correct, and protect eyes and face. So it has that little thing like that, little clicker on the end. Amazing. It goes on smoothly, blends nicely, stays put. Love it. Now, while I'm talking about that, I just love this brush. Lots of people talk about the MAC 225, which you can't get anymore. I think people can find it at CCOs. I don't have a CCO around me. The closest CCO is 2.5 hours away. So I had heard Peachulude, I think that's how you say his name, a long time ago, talk about how Inglot had a brush like that. So when I was in California in May, I picked up this brush. And it's the 4SS, and it's just big, and it is perfect. So I put that, I click this twice, dot, 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 and then I smooth it all out with this, and it is amazing. Usually when I come back to do my powder, which I'll talk about in a second, I have maybe the tiniest little crease right here, and I just pat, and that's usually because I put too much on, not because of the stuff. And I pull it out, and I never see it again, if that makes sense. I just kind of pack it out. Another brush that I am in love with, and I don't think I've ever talked about this brush before. This is the e.l.f. Angled Contour Brush. So it's a little bit of a bigger brush. And I don't know how I could use this on my eye, but what I use this for is my powder flash. And after I'm done with that, I just put some on there and then go underneath it and clean it all up with my powder flash. And this brush is perfect for that. It just fits right in there and it does a great job. So I'm loving that brush. Blush, and this one I did get this month. This is the Lorac. This came in the, oh boy, now I forgot the name of the kit. The close-up kit, I think it was. This is the Soul of Me. Looks like that. Not sure if you can see it really well, but this is just the perfect fall everyday blush. I can use it just in place of bronzer too, you know, just if I go a little bit lower with it, it's just a really nice color. And the red on my cheeks that kind of pushes through sometimes even when I don't want it to, this is very similar to that red, so it works really well for me. I really like that. Okay, this I did buy this month. I have a couple of eyelash curlers. I have the Shu Uemura one, which is fine, and I have the e.l.f. $1 one, which is also fine. I picked up the Tarte one, and this one seems to fit my eye a little bit better. I really like this one, so I mean, there's not much to say about a eyelash curler, but I like this one. So that's what I have to say about it. Excuse me. And then again, this is going to be no big shock to you guys. I am in love with these eyeliners. This is the Tarte Amazonian clay eyeliner. You can only get these on QVC right now. I know for sure that they come in black and brown and plum in the duos. You can buy 2 at a time. In the singles, I think you can also get olive and like a wine color, I think. But these two, they're amazing. They stay in the waterline like nobody's business. This is black, 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 very soft. So you do have to be careful a little bit, but I love them. I should probably stop talking about them because I talked about them like every video. Okay, and then I have fallen back in love with my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This is the full size one. I'm using the mini one right now, but this is a full size one. So I was confused. You know, maybe I'm the only one, but it also comes in packaging like this. When you buy it at Sephora, it comes in this kind of packaging. When you get it in a kit or something like that, then it looks like this, but it's the same product, just in different packaging. So, you know, if I'm confused, maybe somebody else was. I thought it was something different, but it is exactly the same. And this mascara is amazing. It separates, it lengthens, it thickens, it's amazing. I love it. You can put on tons of coats if you want. You don't have to be fast about it. It doesn't get all dry. And then of course, I don't think I mentioned this in my last faves video, but I've shown it in other videos. This is the Rimmel Lycra Lash Extender. And what I like this for is, even with the Tarte one or with any of them, this brush is so, like, I don't want to say sparse, but spread apart, so that if your lashes are stuck together, you get a little clump you don't like, I just get this in there and it'll separate them out and make them look beautiful. So there is that. Okay, I only have 2 fails that I could think of this month. And that, I've already done a little mini reviews, but we'll just touch on it again, is the Bad Gal, no, not Bad Gal, scratch that. Benefit They're Real mascara. I don't like this at all. I know so many people really like it, so I feel like what the heck. But I know there are a couple people that are on my page and don't like it at all. And like I said, I did a little mini review on it, but it dries very quickly, so you can't build it up. It flakes on me. I don't think I've heard anybody else say that, but for me, it flakes on me. And it just really isn't all that. And it transfers up top for me as well. So I don't like it, and I didn't keep my receipt, nor did I keep my box. I'm a dork. So I am stuck with it. I don't even think I'm going to finish trying to use it, actually. That's how much I don't like it. And the last thing is, I didn't actually buy this. I got this, but I just wanted to talk about it since it's still a fail for this month. And this is the Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I just have the mini size. And this is supposed to be, you put down for your concealer as well as your eyeshadows. You put this down first and then your concealer over it or your eyeshadow over it. This stuff is horrible. I will say that I like that it gave me a nice blank canvas for my eyeshadow, but my eyeshadows creased. They did not stay. They strayed. I am here to tell you, I was not impressed with this at all. So I unfortunately can't recommend this. Can't recommend this. And they're both from the same company. I didn't even realize that till right now. And I do like other Benefit stuff, so don't take it as that. Okay, so I think that is all that I have for you guys today. If you'll notice, this video is longer than 15 minutes, and I actually was able to upload it. I'm very excited. Not that I'm trying to make long videos for you guys. I'm just saying, sometimes I need a little bit more than 15 minutes to get my point across. So I hope that you guys have a great weekend. This is a huge weekend in Wisconsin for sports. Badgers and Nebraska play tomorrow night, which is a big game. Go Badgers. Sorry, Carol. And the Brewers are not only in the playoffs, but they have home field advantage, and they start tomorrow as well during the day. Then the Brewers and the Packers play on Sunday. I mean, it's just, you know, so many sports, so little time. So anyway, I hope that you guys have a great rest of the day when you see this, and a great weekend. And thank you for watching. Leave a comment below if you have any questions on anything, and I will answer it as quickly as I can. So thanks guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.